Hello. Hi.
Ah,
I'm George. I'm a dungeon master. This is Roll for Charity. We're raising money for Thorok and Brentwood Mind. You know who I am because I just said. So, who are these people?
It says so right there.
It says. Yeah, but
okay, yeah. Like, what do you want, guys? Come on, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, read. Well, okay.
How did you get to this website without the ability to read? In fact, that's impressive.
Yes.
So fair play.
I always have to read it anyway.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I do kind of when I talk to David and Tammy, I think like, hang on, is that the right name, or is it Artemis and Ingrid? Like, are these real human names, or are they just their characters?
It freaks me out. Every week I have to check that you're under the right names.
And every
Maybe I
week
should send you some that are mixed up.
My eyes are bad and I have to go. Right, Ingrid.
Yeah, seems good.
Nice. Oh, let me turn that
I'm
off.
sure if we're allowed to disobey the dungeon master in that
No,
way.
you're not. Please.
Introduce yourself. No.
You'll impose disadvantage on everything you do.
Oh, that's just like real life. I don't want to do that. Okay. Anyway, so I'm Ben, and I play Thordrak, the Dwarf Barbarian.
And I'm David, and I play Artemis, the Elven Rogue.
I am Tammy and I play Ingrid, the human monk.
Nice.
Yeah, you had to get real close there. So
That
last
was
week,
A human.
last week you delved deeper into this, the top level of this dwarven mine thing. It seems to not be occupied by many dwarves anymore. Where did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
That just fell into my lap, and I have no idea where from.
What is it?
What is it? Is
It's an
it
SD
yogurt lid?
card
No,
thing?
it's
Oh, an SD card thing.
yeah, it's for an SD card.
Nice.
Well, it just fell
Random.
into my lap from nowhere.
Although it looks like it's more like compact flash than SD, but
How terrible a superpower would that be? The ability to just generate SD card holders.
Did you park near an SD card tree and it may have fallen on you when you got out?
That was it. That was it. That was it. Thank you.
There you go. There we go.
I'm living my peak ADHD life tonight. Yes. So where we left off, you'd delved a little bit deeper into this dwarven mine, where you're hoping to find something that will help you in your quest to move up the ranks. You need something to kind of give you the edge when looking for the Kirin, which has killed, at least maimed, one of your colleagues at the guild. So you are looking for something that will get the edge. You've come across this mine that appears to be abandoned by dwarves and occupied by orcs. You found that it's got quite a few traps to it. So there was a one room dedicated to literally killing you by fire. That's about where we are. You had, I think, where we left off was you had fought a orcish lady and her two guards, and the dust is settling. I can read the room to you again if you'd like.
Yes, please.
It is. The secret door pivots open to reveal a chamber of finished stonework. This room is cluttered with crude furnishings, and the air is hazy with the smoke of a small cooking fire. Dozens of yellowed skulls are suspended from the ceiling by fraying ropes strung through holes punched in the bone. An orc in a ragged black cloak looks up from her work, her face twisted in an expression of rage. You have bested her, I believe.
defeated.
And that is where we left off.
Okay. So from that description, there are no other entrances or exits.
Yes, there are. So you've got. Sorry, I need to bring my map up. Yeah, so you came in through the north entrance, which is a door, a wooden door. There seems to be another door to on the west of the room.
Okay.
I also will remind you that you passed the room behind you had a kind of a deep chasm, stairs that led down a deep chasm.
Yes.
So I just as a reminder for you that you're not looking for a way to progress here necessarily. There may be a way to progress down those steep steps.
Yeah.
You know that there is more to this place than these rooms.
Okay, guys, are we thinking just keep exploring up here, or do you want to go down the dark chasm of doom?
I'm definitely pro deep chasm. As a rule.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're in your element down here in the mines and stuff.
So is that orc still? So you said she had an angry expression on her face. Is she still alive?
Oh no, she's dead. You killed her. You killed her good and proper.
Oh, okay.
I believe you.
I see. I thought it might be worth
I
interrogating.
believe you were
Otherwise,
actually in a raid,
nice.
aren't you?
If
You're
I
so
don't
angry
attack
you
for one round, it runs out. So
Artemis just said he wants to loot the corpse.
Yes, loot.
You may not like what you find.
okay, please carry on.
No, hold on, because what I said was, I think I said to you that there were 3 flasks of alchemist's fire that Ingrid got.
Yes.
And there's nothing else on the bodies.
Yes, I do recall that now, in which case I will immediately leave this area, as it is no interest to me, and head towards the chasm of endless despair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I think you're projecting your own insecurities onto the chasm. Hopefully it's just a nice, normal chasm. But either way.
Well, I better have some treasure, I'll put it that way.
Fair enough.
Me and that chasm are going to have words.
Okay, so
onwards to the
chasm.
chasm.
Endless despair, then.
There'll be a chasm of endless treasure.
Despair?
No. Just treasure. Or coin. Or shiny.
Yeah, I mean, from what you can see at the top of this chasm, it goes down pretty far, and it's pitch black. From what you can see up here, anyway. The stairway down twists and turns a long way. The floor has been cut into hundreds of shallow steps, but the walls and ceiling are still natural rock. About 60 feet down, a rushing stream spills from a narrow crack to the south and crosses the stairway, disappearing into a narrow, winding tunnel to the north. The rail is only 2 or 3 feet wide.
Slippery.
Wait, so once the water comes in, does the ground then level out, or does the stairs continue after the stream?
No, the ground levels out. Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have made physical sense, but it would have been cool.
yeah, sure.
I guess Thodrak tries to hop over the stream.
Wait, so you're going? So you kind of got an option. You've got an option to make here, because are you going down the stairs, or are you taking the path to the left? Which is so. There is you could fit through the narrow crack, is what I'm saying.
What do we think? Narrow crack in the chasm of infinite doom, or something?
So we can either go through the crack, or there's a river.
Yeah. No. You can go through the narrow crack, which the stream flows down. Sorry. Or there's
Right.
steps.
Or there's steps that are going further down.
Yeah. Or
Into
you
the-
could
oh,
have
right.
a guess
There's-
because
Right.
I think
Yeah,
you can
I get it.
probably see that the stream does come out late further down at the bottom of the steps.
Okay.
I don't know. Cracks.
We don't know what's on the other side of that crack.
Let me show you.
Exactly. And Thodrak jumps into the crack.
Oh god.
Hold on. Let me show you what you can see.
I don't know about cracks. No one hides treasure in cracks.
Don't they? Okay. That
Oh,
gives
clearly,
you-
clearly you've never been to the airport. Anyway.
I have not.
Can you see that?
What's an airport?
Oh, right. Fair enough. Okay.
So we're at 15.
Yeah, you're at 15 at the moment.
hmm
Sorry.
Can we
ignore
see
this
that
bit.
15A is there?
Don't look at this bit.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I definitely
Um,
want to examine that bit.
I feel like that's probably given us too much information and we might as well go down the crack now.
no, I want to go down the stairs now.
All right, then. Let's just go down the stairs.
Well,
It's a crack!
So we're going to go down the stairs?
My meta compass says that we should go
No.
this way.
No, leave that at home, please.
I feel like now on a meta level we like literally can't go down the crack because it feels like cheating.
Well, to be fair, you did say you were going in the crack before
Yeah.
we saw the map.
exactly. And we kind of...
And we were like, oh, God.
Ingrid's side. Artemis went, oh, God.
That was before we saw
My
the
sound's
map.
gone bad,
So
one sec.
I still
I
think,
think
we
we
should
should stick to that.
continue
course.
with that course of action because that's what you said you were doing.
Yeah?
Before we saw the map, that's what Thodrak said he was doing. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's
I
unmetted.
concur.
So what you need to do is, as you kind of go down the stream, it starts to pick up in it because it starts to slant quite sharply. So as you're going down, you sort of are having to place your feet quite carefully. Can you each make either an athletics or an acrobatics check for me?
An athletics or an acrobatics?
Yes, please.
Checking. That's a 13 for me.
Oh, God. 20.
Nice.
Not a natural 20.
Oh.
20. A 20 nonetheless.
Thodrak is cloaked.
Where have you gone?
I got 20 on the.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yes. You're decloaked.
What happened?
Okay, people are saying words. I still can't hear them.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Once a week. Yeah, hasn't it? Once a week.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
It's probably on Discord. It's probably a Discord thing, right?
Sure.
One sec, I just need to leave and come back.
Oh no, it's gonna. Okay, there we go. Wow.
I'm in half.
There we go. Okay, there we
Okay, I can hear you. Things seem to be
go. Wait. What?
okay.
Hey! He's back.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
what
where
did you
were
roll?
we? Sorry about that. I got a 20.
Oh, you cut off a bit. You cut off a bit, Ben. Don't think you can hear us again. Can you hear us? Hello?
Oh, so I apologize for that. I can hear you. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay. You're moving, but I'm not moving.
Oh. Well, you said 20, didn't you? So, well, oh, I wonder if is it my end?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you said
Oh,
20.
I'm moving again.
So, I think he might be delayed a bit as well. Yeah, you all kind of descend easily. You kind of place your feet well. You come round, surprise, surprise, to a small cave overlooking the stream, about halfway down the passage. There are some fishes at the back of the cave, but nothing too big.
Fishers. I thought you said fishes.
No,
It's
not
like,
fishes.
what?
This is a massive cock.
Oh.
It's like, are we underwater? What? Apologies.
So, you, how are you all kind of seeing at the moment?
Eyes.
Yes, eyes.
That yeah,
It's
but do you
really-
all have dark vision? It is very
I do,
dark
yeah.
in here.
I've got a torch, which I'm gonna use.
Maglite.
Why did I choose a human?
Bloody humans.
Yeah, I light a torch. Oh, that's better.
The minute you do light it, what you see before you, Ingrid, are four more of these sturges.
What's a sturge? Sorry.
The small mosquito things, and they sort of rouse from their slumber, and one of them drops down. They all do, and they fly towards you, going. It's time to have a bit of a fight, really.
I was going to do the Pokemon theme, and then I forgot all of it apart from the first note. Anyway. There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was the only combat song.
Have you ever heard? There's a thing on YouTube. The Kirby theme song fits exactly into "Drop It Like It's Hot."
Nice.
It's incredible.
I need to hear that now.
Right, well, Artemis uses Limit Break and summons Knight of the Nine.
Okay, that is gonna make. I'm gonna say, if you're doing Knights of the Nine, it is gonna make the final boss fight harder at the end.
That's true, I might save it for that.
Yeah, you might.
What
want to.
does it mean?
Huh?
What does that do? What is Knights of the Nine?
Oh, it was a summon in Final Fantasy. I think it was Knights of the Round, wasn't it? In Final Fantasy VII. If you used
Yeah.
if you use Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy VII, it makes the final fight with Sephiroth harder. So if you
Does
use
it have a
at
benefit?
any point during the game before that fight, it makes the game more difficult to win at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Can you all roll initiative for me?
Yeah, we can. Boom.
12.
14.
14 also.
Okay, so that's a 12, 14, 14. Okay, so you've got two of the Sturges up first. They're gonna fly towards Ingrid because she's just lit that light, that torch. Ingrid, that's gonna be a 15 to hit one of them. Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You are going to take. Oh gosh. You aren't actually going to take any damage.
That's good because I only have
The Sturge tries to it gets a grip of you and it is still latched onto you, but for some reason it's trying to find somewhere to you know, pierce and get some tasty blood, but it can't find anywhere. The other one tries to latch on, but is unable to. Artemis, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
You have. Let me just check. You have got dark vision, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to try and swipe the ones that are attached to Ingrid.
Yep. Well, one, but yeah.
Let's do that one. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a 25 to hit.
Okay.
And that plus sneak attack. Oh, rubbish. That's 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I mean you cut it in two basically with that.
And then bonus action, use my dagger to make an attack as well.
Okay.
Second, 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And D4 plus 4, that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Yep, that's gone. Fodrak, you've got two that are flying just kind of towards you.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
Right. Okay. So I mean, I can't hit two of them in one hit, like, as a rule, can I?
No, you can't. No.
Okay. Well, my
Next
goal.
level.
I slash for one, and my goal is to kind of slash towards the other to kind of make it flinch and stop coming towards me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want to cut through one and.
And kind of like reach in such a way that would kind of you want to kind of bat it towards really.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, okay, I like that definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Roll to hit.
That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. Absolutely. Yeah. You send this thing flying, and the other one like jumps, not expecting its friend to be sliced in two and then also batted towards it. So, Ingrid, it's your turn, and there's just one left.
Sorry, do you want damage on that?
I know.
No? Alright.
Fair. I'm going to swoosh it with my quarterstaff.
Yep.
That's a 17 to hit.
I'll do it.
And that is 11 damage.
Yep.
What is happening?
You basically you crush it. You
Oh,
crush
lovely.
Your staff. You've dealt with them all. They're all dead. Congratulations.
Yeah, we did a murder. Go guys, we did it.
So you can see
we
on the
we
floor.
rolled it for we didn't take any damage. And Thodrak hit.
Oh yeah, this is a new Thodrak with extra flavor or something.
2.0.
Mm-hmm.
So on the floor of the cave, there is a corpse.
Look, it's a corpse.
Poke gently with my sword to see that it's actually a corpse and not a zombie or some crazy undead thing.
While you do that, I'm going to take a healing potion.
Okay.
Good shout.
4d4.
Yeah, it does not respond.
Sweet. Let's see what it's got. Come on, crevice of treasure.
Okay, yeah, you find a small leather pouch on its belt, containing 35 gold pieces.
That noise.
I don't even know if that was a happy or a sad, but it was a
Yeah.
Oh, 35 gold. Yes. Yes.
Cool. There we go. Okay.
Just
Mystery sunlight.
Yes.
Exactly. Mara better pay me, otherwise I will exterminate her. Right.
Over to you.
What a wholesome team.
And I will then furiously continue searching until there is definitely nowhere else to search.
I mean, there's not a lot else in here. I mean, like I said, there's the sort of fissures that you can see through at the end, and you can see the kind of the what's the word? The stream carry on below you. So you can that stream obviously carried on down into the next room.
Also peer into the fissures.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see what you can see. You can see. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, perception. Oh, my perception's not bad. +5. Oh, it's good. It's 23.
Okay, yeah, you can see that it's largely empty, but there are probably, you can just spot on the roof, just beneath you, you can spot that there are some more sturges in the room.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Oh dear.
Okay, careful, guys. There's more of those bat things this way. So that's super annoying.
Would it help if I turned out this torch and perhaps attached some rope to you to follow or something?
It's an interesting idea. I don't see why not. Other than the fact that it's very inconvenient, but let's do it.
The only thing I will say, Tammy, is that without the torch, you will be unable to hit properly. You'll have disadvantage on most stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, the idea is not to get into a fight, but okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if that works, then you're not hindered at all, are you?
No.
I mean, the bat things are not much hassle, so.
No, they're okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, this is where we die to like one bat or something.
Bat thing.
It's like nat 20s near my head gets chewed off. Fine. Let's
Let us
keep
continue.
going. Onwards.
Onwards.
So you continue down that stream. It gets a little steep at points, but you manage to keep your footing. You come out to the bottom, and yeah, you can see those sturges on the top. They start to kind of rouse from their sleep when the torch comes through. But first, I'll just describe it properly. The descending fissure opens up abruptly into a very high cavern. Its ceiling easily 40 feet or more overhead. The stairway continues to wind down along a ledge that follows the north wall of the chamber. A very fast-moving stream, about 5 feet wide, runs across the floor of the chamber from the north, which you've just come through. So you've come through that little crack in the wall. You're following this stream. So it's a very fast-moving stream, about 5 foot wide, runs across the floor of the chamber from the north and disappears under a low stone overhang to the south, and larger passageways exit to the southeast and the northeast. So I will see if I can just real lickety-squick show you that again. amongst cells for a second. Or don't, whichever.
Anyway, I knew there would be shiny here. Not the one we're looking for, but we need more. We need all the shiny.
So, did you two see the game last weekend?
See that ludicrous display or something?
Oh, was that the one with Goblonia in? Yeah, I didn't see it, but I did hear about it.
So
Yep, very bloody, very bloody.
Here's what you can see. You can see you've got the northeast and you've got the southeast running off. But also there seems to be something this way. Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Spoilers.
Oh, yes, there's definitely something in that riverway. Although we probably won't swim.
Yeah, I hope there's not something important in there that we just put in a very unwaterproof container when we try to come back out.
Quiet, you!
I say we go that way.
Yes.
Before you do, I don't want to make you... What are you going to do to deal with these sturges? Before you enter combat with them, what are you going to do to deal with them?
Swat them.
Oh, no, that's Draenor. I was going to say I'd fireball them, but no.
I point in the other direction and say, look, it's some blood. And then they're distracted.
You know what?
Look, it's...
Roll deception, you know?
Seriously?
You can speak animal, right?
Yeah. That's a 14.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
they're not especially smart creatures. They go blood, 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 and they just fly off. Towards well, they fly off towards the top. They think that you're pointing upwards, so they fly upwards. So there you go. You have an
well, let's take advantage of this quick distraction to leg it.
We leg it.
We leg it.
And through the water, streamy way.
Mm-hmm. So you're following the stream down.
Bit like it was down on the map.
Into the underwater streamy secret passageway place.
Yeah, okay. What I will say is it's quite small. So you have to kind of like duck down. It's only maybe 3 foot high. I mean, Thodrak can just get through. But Artemis and Ingrid, you're gonna have to kind of crawl through the mud.
No drama.
Nice.
I think as you do, unless you're doing anything different, the torch goes out.
Makes sense.
Permanently, or can I relight it?
Yeah, you can try relighting it. It might take you a bit of time though.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not going anywhere without it. So
Yeah. Once the torch goes out, I'll try and sort of guide Ingrid forward until we get out the other side.
what I'll do is I'll keep the torch that's gone out, and I will light another.
Another one.
So I think you were probably the first through, Artemis, weren't you? I think you kind of trundled along. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So floundering through the cold, swift stream, you emerge in a huge cavern. The ceiling must be 30 feet overhead, and the far end of the cave is lost in darkness. I think that's still the case for you because it's more than 60 foot. So it goes back quite far.
Okay.
A foul stench assaults your nostrils immediately. The remnants of butchered game animals hang from crude wooden stakes along the cavern walls, and you spot a pair of orc corpses treated in the same fashion.
Uh-oh.
God blimey.
I think we've entered the lair of something.
Can anyone hear any boss battle music? Or just battle music?
I think we should proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
I proceed with caution.
I will...
Really?
What?
Relatively speaking.
It is Contract 2.0. Yeah, I shall have my bow sort of ready and just kind of, slowly proceed forward into the... Got an idea, guys.
Oh, yeah?
How many of those torches have you got?
Including this one, I have 7. Sorry, 8, including this one.
Nice.
I have 10.
What I could do is we could light the torch and I could fire it out of my bow, like into the distance. It doesn't have to go particularly accurately or far, but just enough to give us a bit of light over in that direction.
I hand you the torch.
I feel like it's going to be a very cinematic moment with the reveal of a giant evil thing.
Yeah, so you see the arc of the torch kind of go up, and it goes quite far back. Maybe you would estimate sort of how far can you fire?
If it was an arrow, I would be able to fire it. Where is bow? 320 feet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say that
I
for the
could
torch,
half that probably at best.
yeah,
So
half that at best. What I mean, you see it go a good 100 foot,
fair.
but then it drops and it disappears.
I light another.
I want you to make a perception check.
Oh god.
All of us.
No. Yeah, all of you. Sorry.
I start beseeching Queen Goma.
That's a 16 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, Artemis, I think you hear very, very faintly a bloop.
Oh, there's water.
What else does it reveal? So it goes pretty far back, obviously, as you have discovered. There is another passage. You can see that there's another passage. Yeah, it's revealed there's another passage far to your right that you'd be able to go down. But you did get the sense that beyond that pool of water, where you heard the plop, there's probably more cave.
Right.
Beyond that,
Really far back then.
I'm gonna.
So the torch didn't catch like the back of the cave or anything like that. Cave wall.
No, it goes much further back than that.
Right.
Yes, but as that happens, you Artemis are struck from behind.
Oh, Drac, what are you doing?
Bear with me.
I'm just sick of your nonsense.
That's going to be a 21 to hit, and that will be 3 damage.
Ow!
And the next one is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Then Ingrid, you were attacked from behind for a 21. And that will be 5 points of damage. And again, but it doesn't hit. You turn and you see two small troglodytes, which are how do you describe a troglodyte? They are. Let me find out exactly how to describe a troglodyte. Oh no, he doesn't say.
They're like a lizard on two legs.
Yeah, they're like a lizard on two legs, but like a little bit fatter and just like a little bit more hench. They're probably, and I say little, I mean they're probably like the same height as you.
Troglodytes.
Wow, they look super cool.
I put a link to one on the chat.
Troglodytes. God, I haven't seen any of those since I went to Primark.
That's not. Okay.
Wow.
This is what they look like.
Nice.
I haven't seen one of those since I met Queen and she took her skin off.
Okay, all right. Okay, so before any of us get hung for treason.
Anyway.
It is time to roll initiative.
It's the dwarf queen.
Time to roll initiative.
That's 13.
Oh, come on.
17.
7.
Oh no. I mean, it's the first time you've been anything other than first in either of the games that I play with you, David.
Because I usually have a really good plus to my initiative. And yeah.
Well, first up is Ingrid.
I'm going to hit it with a stick.
Okay.
Solid plan.
And I'm going to probably miss with a 9.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to do an unarmed strike. I'm going to like kick it in the balls or something.
Nice.
And that is a nat 1. Here we go. Back to normal.
The troglodyte that you're trying to hit grins with those massive teeth, and he tries to bite you. 11?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And then it misses with its teeth, but it pulls out its claws and is going to strike at you. 18?
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. That is a 5.
That's going to hurt.
And it hits you again with its claws. That is a 16.
Yep.
That's 3 damage. The other troglodyte's going to continue attacking Artemis. That's an 18 to hit.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, that's the hit.
That is 5 points of damage. From his teeth. He's going to whip out his claws. That doesn't hit. But then the next one is a 19, so that does probably hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 points of damage.
Well, that's nice knowing you.
It's Thodrak up next.
Okay, so Thodrak's like, these are some beefy boys. So he goes into a rage and just attacks the closest one, slashing at, I'd say, the arm just to try and get rid of those claws. As you know, smashing at the face, trying to get rid of the teeth. Just smash his whole face in if he can.
Okay, sure.
Okay. That is 21 to hit.
I'll do it.
Cool. And 14 damage.
You aim for the head. You slice it clean off.
Yeah. Thodrak 2.
10 heads grow back in its place. No, I'm kidding.
Do you have any more attacks?
I don't. I'm afraid.
Next level, he gets his second attack.
It's Artemis's turn.
I will consume a potion of healing.
Yep.
4d4 plus 4. Come on, give me some good hit points. 17 hit points healed. Nice. And as a bonus action, I will use. I will swipe with my dagger.
Okay.
You swipe with dagger.
That's an 8 to hit.
Hold on, can you do that? Don't you have to attack
Just double
first?
checking actually. Bonus actions, 2-weapon fighting.
I think with 2-weapon fighting,
You can't do that.
yeah, sorry.
In which case, I'll use my bonus action to do a cunning action, and I will disengage
Okay, sure.
and move away.
Okay, yeah. Sure, okay. About how far, just so I know?
35 feet.
35 foot, you're moving away, okay.
Yeah. Get my bow
Can I,
ready for
like-
some.
Just look.
Bye!
I will say, that puts you quite firmly in the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to bow attacks for my next trick.
Okay. Well, next up is Ingrid.
I attack it, or I try to attack it with my quarterstaff. Come on. That one's an 11 to hit.
That's a hit.
It is. Excellent.
It's crazy. These things, like definitely are... They look beefier than they are.
So that's
It's
6
like
damage.
glass cannon.
And then I follow that up with an unarmed strike for 12 to hit.
12 will hit, obviously.
And that's 4 damage.
Yep. Sure. It's looking... you've still got the torch up, haven't you?
I do.
Okay. So you can see it's looking pretty beat up. You know, its skin's fairly bruised. It's going to try to attack you. That is a 23.
Well,
And it gets you for 4.
okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Fodrak, it's your turn.
I mean,
Oh, hold on. Sorry, no, he's got other
do I have
attacks.
a choice? No, that's not okay.
Sorry, it's not Fodrak's turn. He's got other attacks. He pulls out his claws again and hits you for another 23.
Gee.
And another 4 damage. And he's got one more.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, that's you. And that's a 13 to hit.
No,
Okay, that's a miss.
it is.
It's now Fodrak's turn.
Okay, I'm starting to wonder, like, how powerful the big bad of this place is going to be. Okay, so yeah, as a bit of to mix it up a little bit, I'm still going to go for the head, but I do like a little spin, and I'm going to swing up from downwards to like slice his face in half. In theory,
Okay, yeah.
so that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go for it.
Cool, and that is 8 damage. No, 10 damage.
10 damage. Yeah, how did you describe that, sorry?
So I do a little spin, and I bring my axe up from the ground to like slice his actual face in half.
Okay, I think that something in you, I think it must be the innateness, like your spinny nature. I think we could say that Fodrak almost has a need for spin. And
My middle name is Beyblade, but I'll never understand what it means.
Yeah, you do exactly that. You spin round a couple times, and slice clean through.
Sweet.
The two troglodytes are vanquished.
Right then. Well, does anyone want some healing potions?
I'm going to take a healing potion, yeah.
I
actually
think
should do.
I think we'll probably take this opportunity to take a 5-minute break. Is that okay?
Cool.
Cool.
I'm going to do the thing where I... Oh, no, I found it. Here we go. See you soon.
Yeah.
Hello, we have returned.
We have returned.
Hey.
Hooray! Okay, so you
Like the
are
Chilean
in...
miners.
Pardon?
Nothing. I said like the Chilean miners.
You are in the huge cavern. You've bested 2 troglodytes. What do you do?
I guess we search them. I mean, that seems to be the pattern. We're gonna desecrate these corpses.
Yeah, well, I would say they were very naked.
Well, maybe they had something in nature's pocket, George.
You.
Artemis, how committed are you to this pursuit of treasure?
Yeah, no.
Okay, fair enough.
I would like to proceed further into the cavey area
Brilliant.
where in the direction where I fired the torch.
Yep.
To see if I can see where this water starts.
Yes. Okay, so
The
the
torch
stream
plot
kind of
in-
flows through this cavern, and it keeps getting wider and wider towards this kind of southeast corner. It's when you get to the bottom, it's about when you can go no further, it's about 20 foot across. So it's covering the whole cavern, which is 20 foot wide, and then about 10 foot. Is it 10 foot? No. Yeah, around 20 foot across by 20 by 20. You can see now that you're closer towards the eastern edge of the pool. There's a like kind of blocked up area, so it's kind of blocked by like lots of rubble and mud. But you think you might, yeah, it's a barrier that's clearly stopping you from getting into something.
It's not stopping me getting into nothing. Right.
But the arrow went through. What?
No, the arrow didn't go through at all.
Just fell down at some
No,
point.
in fact, you can see your arrow, not the arrow. You can see the torch floating on the water.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to. How are we going to get over to that rubble?
By the way, the stream also continues further. See if I can just really quickly zoom in for you and show you. Yeah, this should work. Hold on. So this is what you can see, Artemis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I want to go to that rubble.
Where are we on that?
You are on the northern side of that pond.
How deep do we think the water? Might be difficult to tell. How deep is the water? Can we gauge that?
It's quite difficult to tell in the dark. From
I throw a rock in to see if anything under the water might respond.
Well, I have a quarterstaff, so I'm going to just use it as a measuring stick.
Yeah. Nothing. As Thodrak plunges a rock into the water, a tendril of water plops up, and there is nothing living here.
Oh,
So you're saying it was a splash? It's
Yeah,
not
it
like a
was a
water
splash.
creature.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it was
Cool.
Water elemental.
yeah, or like a squid or some janky monster thing.
Hey, you're in Dwarven Mines. You're in Dwarven Mines.
Okay.
Sorry, Ingrid, you are using your staff to kind of find the way over.
No. I'm just using my staff to test how deep it is.
Okay, at the edge of the water, it's, I don't know, like half a foot, but you can tell that it slopes.
Okay. Is there like a current or is it a pool?
There doesn't appear to be too strong a current, although you can see that the torch that Artemis shot into it is gradually moving towards the south side of the
room.
Okay, so by this rubble,
Yep.
is there like another? I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like ledge, beach.
Yeah, is there anything to stand on? Yeah, like a little outcropping or something.
Yeah.
Not
So that we
that
can
you
hit it, or is it like right up against the water, and then the water's like lapping up against these boulders?
At this point, the water is lapping up against the boulders. You could probably kind of edge round the side, and you guess that it probably is not that deep if you were to kind of shimmy round.
Right.
Okay, so Todrak turns to his friends and says, "Water has torn away at even the sturdiest of rocks. I say we wait about 12 million years, and then there'll be a nice solid gap for us."
Nah,
Okay.
not a good idea.
I believe our deadline is around 1 week. Do you think time could wear away the rock in that time?
Probably not worth a try.
I know you speak to animals. Can you speak to rocks? Being a dwarf,
Probably not. But I do have a bag of beans that if I dump them on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius. So if I swim over and just dump the beans in the rocks, that might do us some good.
Yeah, I do that.
All right, so I start swimming.
I don't know how big these explosions are because we may not need all the beans.
I will have to swim away.
And you have to swim away.
Fire in the beans!
Fire in the beans. So yeah, each creature in the area must make a saving throw. So I think you probably. I'm assuming you guys won't be within the radius at that point because I'm going to swim across the little lake. I'll be the only one in danger.
We're going to take cover.
Cool, fair enough. So do I need to take my armor off to swim?
Your ideas are.
Sorry, I can't quite hear.
Do I need to take my armor off to swim, or?
Is it no? Because you. How heavy is it? Is it just leather?
I have half plate.
Oh gosh, yes.
Okay, well I take my armor off and I swim there.
So yeah, you take a minute to sort of get everything out.
To myself, I just say like "bounce chicka wow wow," and then like one of them hears, I'm like, "Oh, that's embarrassing," and then I get in the water.
Okay, cool. Hawaiian shirt and all.
Okay, so I start swimming with my beans in hand.
Just keep swimming.
Do you have to keep them dry?
No, the only way they react is if so either I dump them on the ground or I can remove a bean, plant it in the dirt or sand, and then water it. So it doesn't do anything with just water.
Oh, sure, okay.
Plant it in the rubble, splash water on it, and leg it.
Yeah, it doesn't need water if I just dump the bag's contents there.
Always just hold the bag in the air while you go across.
Yeah, I guess throwing would have been good, but I don't trust anyone's throw. Well, I guess does anyone just? I'm sitting here like the water is like up to my chin, and I'm like, does anyone just want to throw these beans? That's probably a good idea. Is anyone on that?
What? Keep going. You're almost
Anyone think they
there.
can throw the beans? Oh right, I
There's
just
no one in your contact.
oh, that was Siri responding to something I said. Okay, I just swim. Is that it? Let's swim.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you arrive safely on the other side.
Cool. So I climb up a little bit, and then I just dump them in between the rocks, and then I just try and swim away as fast as I can.
Yeah, okay. Is there a timer?
Hey, Bean.
It looks like they just
Time
explode.
up for 2 minutes.
It's really not a lot of point in swimming away.
Yeah, okay. So you plant them and you start frantically swimming. And I think just as you're about to reach the other side, you hear... do you want to roll for this?
I was gonna say, are you actually better off in the water? You're more protected.
Maybe.
Like
Pass.
bunking your head under.
Depends what happens.
Yeah, okay, so what do I need to roll for? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, just roll... I mean, what does it say, like, damage-wise?
Just a DC 15. Yeah. Taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed throw. I'm in the water, so...
No. I mean, roll to tell me what this does.
Oh, right. No, if you dump the bag's contents on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius, extending from the beans. That's it.
I mean...
It doesn't have any kind of...
But roll the damage, though. That's what I'm trying to
Oh, I say, sure. Cool, what should I roll? Just...
Well, how many beans were in the bag?
It's just a bag of beans, mate.
Okay.
I thought you had to roll for how many beans there were.
Okay, I'll do that then.
No,
So,
don't worry, just...
3d4
You
dry
had
beans.
to, when you got them, didn't you have to roll?
I think I didn't do that, though.
That's fine, Just tell me... Just roll the damage that needs to be done.
What do I roll?
But does
There are 8
sounds
beans.
like
5d4 multiplied by the number of beans in your bag.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All
Holy
right,
crap.
fine.
So it depends how many beans you've got.
Right, so that is a solid. Let me just Google this.
What, Google how to multiply?
Well, Google. Well, you'll see. So that is 112 damage.
Oh my word, what?
Yep, there are 8 beans, and they did 14 damage. That would have been really useful.
You hear, you don't hear it, you feel it first. You feel the fire, spread across your face with this blast of heat that pushes air all the way down the cavern. You see the water ripple and then get pushed all the way to one side of the cavern, revealing how deep it is. About 20 foot, by the way. And then you see the explosion, and it's this humongous bang that basically the mud hardens first. That's how hot this is. It hardens first and then explodes.
And then it what?
Explodes.
Explodes. Wow. We
Um,
destroyed the thing we were trying to get to.
you see revealed now after all of that. You see revealed a passageway and a darkness on the other side.
Cool.
From
Probably
behind
just
your
a lot of orcs that have just pooped themselves.
What did you say?
Yeah, can you guys all roll Constitution for me?
Con save.
15.
6.
7.
Okay, so Artemis and Ingrid, you are both deafened. As
Impossible.
you can't quite hear, and the pressure that's gone through the tightly compacted cave because of this has made your ears pop, and you're going to have to spend a couple minutes going to get the pressure right in your head. So I'm going to give you for that I am going to give you disadvantage on perception checks that require.
So now I can't see and I can't hear. Great.
Bow.
Yeah, over to you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
If there was a trailer for this, that explosion would have been synced up with like an Inception.
You've seen Attack of the Clones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when is it Jango Fett drops that mine and it just kind of goes bow, destroys like all the rock. That's what it was.
Nice. Cool. So me with my two newly deaf compatriots, I guess we head through into the tunnel.
So you gaze into an extremely large cave, faintly lit by natural phosphorescence. Its ceiling rises 50 feet high in places. Crystals glimmer softly in the eerie light. Weird, beautiful flows and structures of delicate stone grace the chamber. The western portion of the great cave which you're in, is separated from the rest by a steep bluff. The ceiling here is half the height of the rest of the chamber. A couple dozen large stone sepulchres line the cavern walls, each carved with intricate reliefs and designs and marked with dwarvish runes.
Do I understand what the runes mean?
Barkley.
Yeah, so if you go over to them, there are basically these are tombs. You get up close and you can tell quite clearly these are tombs. So 23 sepulchres stand here. The lids are carved in the likeness of grim dwarves in armour. Dwarvish runes on the front of each tomb appear to represent the names of the occupants or the intended occupants. 3 of the stone coffins have additional runes carved into them. 1 second. Thodrak, I'm sure you can read Dwarvish, right?
Yep.
Good. The additional runes record the occupant's date of death and the great deeds the dwarf performed in life. Also carved into these 3 coffins is a warning that doom awaits any who dare to defile the honourable dead. The names on these 3 sepulchres are those of Borgal the Old, Garin Orkdoom, and Numik the Unlucky.
Well, I get the sense that Artemis is throwing up the tomb of Numik the Unlucky.
Okay, guys. This is it. There is shiny here. I can feel it.
Probably booby trapped shiny, just as a point of order there. Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. I can deal with booby traps. And I will start with the Orc Slayer, or whatever his name was.
Okay, bear with me 1 second.
I would like to check for traps.
Sure, roll investigation for me.
Yes, it's a 19.
Yeah, you have a pretty good thorough look, but you're not able to tell that there are any traps there.
Lies.
There's no traps here. This is lies. Oh, I want it. I want it. I know it's a trap, but I want it.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
I mean, do you know, guys? Is am I like gonna really make you angry if I like pop the lid off?
I mean, I'm not particularly connected to my culture, but it does seem like an ill-advised idea.
But they're shiny. They've probably been buried in whatever cool stuff they had.
How about we fetch it on the way out?
They might help us.
Do that.
It's true, we are looking for a weapon that would slay a unicorn goat.
Exactly. And I reckon Mr. Orc Slayer's probably got himself a nice, cool weapon. Otherwise, he's not like Orc Friender or Orc Poker or anything. He's Orc Slayer. Yes.
Okay, well, I invoke the right of dibs on any cool weapons in there. You go ahead.
Is it now? Mr. Can't hit nothing until today.
What did you say?
I'm sorry, do you want to try it out with Dodrak 2.0?
Maybe tomorrow when your rolls are
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, in which case, using my trusty crowbar, I will attempt to remove the lid.
Okay, you remove the lid. Are you a superstitious man?
A little bit, maybe. Maybe a bit.
I quickly drink a potion because I realised I have potions.
Also,
Anyway,
what is
carry
that
on.
water noise? Where is that coming from?
I have no idea. I keep hearing.
That's when I roll the dice of healing from on D&D Beyond.
Oh!
You have to turn the sound off in the settings in D&D Beyond.
Right, yes, I'll do that. Okay, carry on, guys.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, what's that?
I'm playing on the toilet. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but...
No, but sorry, Artemis, are you a superstitious man?
Maybe a little bit, to be fair.
But how does he feel? How does he feel opening this up? Because I mean, regardless of your like sense of wanting stuff,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, this is where...
it can't feel great
No.
raiding the tomb of a long dead dwarf with a dwarf next to you.
I mean, that's why I asked. I was like, is this going to make you angry?
Very thoughtful.
What's running through his head at this point?
Probably, yeah, like, please don't be trapped. Please don't be trapped. Please don't be trapped. Half expecting probably for like some dwarven zombie to spring out and attack or who knows what. But yeah, almost certainly expecting something to go wrong. But yeah, quietly hoping that there's at least some cool shiny.
Is there a flash of like? Is there a flash of? Is this normal?
Most of the things I do are not normal. So.
Okay.
Hang of conscience.
Okay.
But-
Right. Well, as you push back the door to the tomb, I think you know what I'm about to say. You
Roll
get
for it.
inside, and there are some old bones on the floor, lifeless.
And
which one were you? Were you?
the Orc Slayer or whatever his name was.
So, Garen Orc Doom.
Orc Doom, yes.
Okay, so in Garen's tomb,
Yes.
you see, buried with his bones, a finely crafted warhammer, inset with a garnet worth some cash. Does it make him feel better or worse that it wasn't trapped?
So much better that I'm now going to go and open the other ones.
Does it not feel like an ill-gotten gain?
Well, if it does, I assuage your fears by saying...
What do you want from me?
I assuage this feeling by saying, like, we will use this warhammer to avenge my fallen dwarf brothers that were attacked by these filthy orcs. That sounds a bit racist.
Yes.
These mean orcs.
What he
And
said.
so I take the warhammer, please.
Okay, sure. Which one are you going for next? You got Borgal the Old and Numic the Unlucky.
Oh,
Borgal
God.
the Old.
Yeah, the old dude.
So you pull back the door.
Yeah.
Nothing happens as you open it.
Yeah.
Just some old bones, and we've lost a.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, oops. Cool.
What I would like you to do is roll a. No, I think you can see it. You can see it. Just faintly, you see a little crinkle tinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle.
And what you see is a small ring, a small gold ring, in the shape of a dragon, holding its tail in its mouth, worth 120 gold pieces.
That was a very quick and impressive appraisal.
Yes, very.
Sorry, can I just ask what Warhammer this is that I now have?
It's just a warhammer. It's inset with garnet, and for the sake, I'm just going to tell you now because I will forget. It's worth 110 gold.
Cool.
Okay.
There's a regular Warhammer. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
just
add
a
that.
regular warhammer.
Cool.
Regular Warhammer. Okay, and last but not least, Doody the Unfortunate.
2D.
Numic the Unlucky.
That's the one.
Okay, so you start to push off the door. Do you feel like you're like trying your luck here?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you have been very unlucky. In that this last one is completely empty.
What?
Yeah, it's just completely empty. There's a little bit of old like bone dust, but other than that, it's just empty.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Have you picked up that ring?
yes, I have. Not going to leave it there. Ideally speaking, anyway. Oh. Are they enchanted? Are they magical? Are they cool?
You wouldn't know, would you?
Fair point.
I'm going to say yes. They definitely are. Right, we need to. We need to. What else is in here?
Basically, just
23 other tombs.
23 other tombs. Opening them all.
you find nothing.
Thank goodness, that would have taken hours.
I mean,
This
it
is
probably
the
did, to be
tomb
fair.
of
But...
Dwarf, the
Mm.
dwarf. This is the tomb.
And none of the others are named. And in fact,
And-
a lot of them
and
are
they-
empty. In fact,
Right.
every single one of the other ones you open, completely empty.
What? Are there any doors or anything?
Yes.
What's the next? What do we do
Sorry,
next?
just as a little thing before we leave this room, Thodrek has looked at this new Warhammer that he's got, realized it's not as good as Great Axe, and is just never ever going to use it, despite that little announcement that it was going to be a weapon of vengeance.
We'll get someone to have a look at it, and maybe it's got some additional properties. We don't know about. I mean, it looks nice, but
So
I couldn't tell you if it was magically enhanced in any way. I don't have the appropriate equipment for that, but maybe when we get back to the guild, someone will be able to have a look at it for you.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
Maybe it's got something +5 or something.
of course, if you take it back to the guild, it will be taken from you. Anything that's got on quests.
We will get it illicitly examined by some complete stranger. It's fine.
I will hide it in nature's pockets. It will not be comfortable.
Whatever you need to do.
Something real hammer is my.
Exactly. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are thinking. Nature's pocket is just my beard, so
Okay, sure.
that's on you. That's on you, really.
The real hammer is my beard. So you can tell. So the path to the north is the path, the south east path in the first part of this cave that you came through. So you're looking out over the this kind of like really beautiful little cavern here. This great cavern glimmers with a faint phosphorance. The ceiling. Oh yeah, and I think I've read. Have I read the ceiling? No, I haven't. The ceiling is almost 50 feet overhead, and bright flecks and gleaming stone formations are visible in the distance. Patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including capped stalks standing as tall as a human and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide. Sorry. High ledges rise 15 to 20 feet above the floor on the north, south, and west walls. Narrow passageways lead off the north and south, and a flight of carved stone stairs descends from the western ledge, where you currently are, to a path that meanders through the centre of the chamber toward a small iron door in the eastern wall. Audible throughout the entire chamber is the sigh of a soft, cool breeze that rises toward the surface far above.
An iron door, you say?
So let me just see if I can properly show you what you're looking at. Oh gosh. Hold on.
Holding on.
Yeah, okay, right. Here's what you can see. So you are currently up on. Hold on. You are currently up here. These are the three thingies.
Yep.
And then you've got.
Okay.
You can descend down here, and there's a small path. There's a ledge up there, leading over to this small iron door at this end. And yeah, there's another ledge here, and another thing over here that I can't show you. But in short, yeah, that's what you got.
Okay.
Iron door. I'm thinking maybe the iron door next.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I use the warhammer and like knock on it very loudly.
Sorry, so you're making your way down the stairs.
Yes.
The iron door.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. So yeah, you kind of descend down these steps, and you can see all of these like fungal growths. This path is really thin, and these fungal growths are really tall. I mean, they tower over you, Thodrak. And this like beaten path is quite thin too. So you're going to have to kind of pick an order to walk in.
I'm going to go first.
Ooh. I'll try and hang back where possible.
We'll go in the middle then, so I definitely can't see anything at all.
Why don't you go first?
All right, then I go first then.
It's much more in character.
So to the right of you, you can see, I will just say, you can see some stairs that lead upwards. But it would mean leaving the path.
Upwards is not the direction we should be going.
No, certainly not.
We are going down, 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 down,
Okay.
down, 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 down.
So you continue through the kind of path of mushrooms, and you come to this ledge. And when you come to the ledge, I would like you to make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Rolled off a big one. 9.
11. Subtracts nothing.
What do you get for Drac?
2.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you don't spot anything. Who's last?
Artemis.
Artemis, I think.
Yeah, I got 9.
Okay. No, I mean who's last in the marching order?
Me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Artemis.
Artemis. Sorry about that. Okay. Artemis. You feel a thud on the back of your head as you are hit by something. You take. Oh no! Sorry, that's more damage. Sorry, I need my other dice. Here they are.
We think it's Scooby-Doo situation where we just picked off in a cartoonish way,
That's,
one by one.
That's 11 points of damage.
11?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Holy.
And then you feel another hit. This time something a bit more sharp, and that's going to be 4 points of damage.
Oh my word.
Fodrak, you you feel something swipe at you, but it doesn't connect.
Okay.
And after the initial surprise of that, you see. Do you guys know what a grick is?
I do not.
So I will show you a picture. Bear with me. That's what a grick is.
Oh.
You see two of those have slithered down from the ledge above you, and they are attacking you. So I'd quite like it if you rolled for initiative, please.
Burn it! Burn it with fire!
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. You can see that.
Not looking. Got an 11. 12.
4.
4, 11. No, 12. Sorry.
12, sir.
Artemis.
Yeah.
26. Natural 20.
Flipping heck. Okay. I guess it's you first.
And the Greek goes first. What?
Okay, so we're going to pop a healing potion, bonus action, disengage, and move back 35 feet. Ready to.
You can disengage as a bonus action.
I can.
Okay, fair. That seems like a roguey thing to do. So.
Yeah. So healing for 4d4 plus 4, which is 12 plus 4, 16 hit points healed.
Oh wow, that's almost max. Next up is one of the Gricks. It's the one that's fighting you, Artemis, or that was fighting you, rather. It's gonna slither. It's gonna slither away actually, into the little mushrooms.
Yeah, you better run.
And yeah. So you lose sight of it. It is now the other Grick's turn that was fighting Fodrak. Fodrak, it is going to take a. It tries to hit you with one of its tentacles, but it misses. It tries to bite you though, and that's going to hit for a 20, non-natural.
Okay.
That is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
It's now your turn.
Right, so I say, quick, please, and I swing my axe at it.
Nice.
That is 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. It is now Ingrid's turn.
I'm going to, as Artemis moved forward,
Backwards.
because he
I
was
was at the back.
behind.
Yeah. Standard.
If I disengage, can I go back that way, or do I have to go?
You
think
aren't currently fighting anything, so you're free to do what you want.
If I go, can I get past Thodrak, or not? Because you said it was a slim path.
You will be moving on difficult terrain, which means you move at half. You move at half speed.
Okay, I'm
It's
going
difficult to weave through the mushrooms.
quarterstaff one of the snakes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that is a 12 to hit.
But that's not a hit, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Your staff just kind of bounces off its hard. It's rough.
And then I'm going to try and stamp on its head.
It's a lot bigger than you expect. It's about the size of you.
I'm going to try and stamp on its head, but I miss.
Okay.
And that is why I miss, because it's big.
Yeah.
It's very big. Okay. Artemis, it's your turn.
Right, let's lose some bow power. Target whichever one of the snaky things I can see, and bow it in the head.
Oh, it's in the head.
That should maybe hit. 16 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
Nice. Sneak attack. That is 16 points of damage.
Ooh, yeah, this thing. Wow, you really. Wait, hold on. You got a sneak attack on that?
Yep.
Don't you
No.
actually- No.
Stand by.
Yeah, as you say, don't you need to be flanking?
Well, it is engaged with Ingrid. Stand by. Yeah, only if I have flanking. I guess that's at your discretion, depending on our positioning.
No, I think given the way that given the fact that you said you moved back,
In which case, only 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, that's still a pretty hefty blow, and it's starting to sort of bleed some green ooze. Next up, Thodrak, just a reminder. Sorry, did you take off your? Have you unequipped your armor?
I was rather hoping it was assumed that I put it back on after we.
No,
but-
no, I don't
Okay.
think so. It takes about 10 minutes to put on.
Oh, geez. Okay. In that case, I guess I have not. I guess I'm just sitting here in my t-shirt.
So what do you say, Artemis?
Well, we were deafened, so we probably wouldn't have gone anywhere until that would have subsided after a few minutes. So
I think if you've not told me, you've not
That's fair.
told me. I don't know. Like I don't want to get into the habit of retconning.
assuming bad thing, I suppose.
So In which case, you are hit from behind, actually, as the Grick that slithered away reveals itself. And that's going to be a 22 to hit.
I feel like the armor wouldn't have made a lot of difference there, but yep, that's a pretty
Yeah,
pretty
well, I had to
serious
check
hit.
anyway. So
Fair enough.
it lashes out at you with one of its tentacles for 12 points of damage.
Holy cow!
And then it's gonna, as it kind of grabs you with its tentacles, it brings you in and tries to bite you with its beak. That's gonna be a 19.
Yep.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
Thanks.
It is now your turn.
Okay. Okay. I think it sounds like it's time for a rage again. So I do a rage.
How many times can you rage?
I can do it 3 times per long rest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I do a flipping rage, and then like while still being quite in kind of kissing distance, I just like try and slam my axe down on its head.
Yes. Make it so.
Okay, that is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Sorry, yeah.
8 damage.
Ooh. Yep. That's some damage. It doesn't seem overly...
Oh, sorry, 10 damage.
10 damage.
My mistake.
Oh, that's a big difference. Sorry, no, it's not that big difference. It kind of like flinches, but overall it kind of regains its composure. And Ingrid, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
That's
10 points of damage. And then I'm going to...
the one that was already fighting you?
Yeah.
So you attack it with your quarterstaff, and you knock it on the side of its head, I guess, and you just kind of see it go like that, and like the boxing shot where you see the like drool kind of like go off into the distance. You've got a knockout.
Nice.
Yay!
KO.
Did you still want to use that bonus action?
Yeah. I'll do a quick. I'll sort of spin round and elbow the one that's attacking Thordrak.
Sure.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that just does 5 damage.
5 damage.
Little something.
Yep, it's looking a little bit bruised now. It's starting to kind of whimper a little bit. Artemis, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to move in for a rapier dagger combo slash.
Okay.
Okay, advantage on that. That's good. So 20. So it's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
With the rapier. We'll get sneak attack this time, thankfully. Oh, that is 20 points of damage with the dagger, with the rapier.
Tell me.
That is it finished, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, as it's kind of like was attacking Ingrid, I just with its claws sort of out of this, I want to sort of run up behind it, and then my sword goes through the back of its head and straight out of its mouth.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh.
And then, is there still one more?
Nope.
That's it, is it?
There are only the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've bested them. That is for sure.
Not feeling too great after all that. That's those things packed quite a wallop.
Let's get to the other side
Mm.
of this and then see if we can find somewhere to camp for a bit.
Find a safe spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good chat.
So you come to the iron door on the other side. Cut into the cavern wall is a small but strong-looking door of iron plates, about 5 foot tall and 4 foot wide. Heavy rivets stud its surface, and a tarnished silver rune, Durgadin's smith mark, gleams on the door's rusted face.
Okay. Shiny is here. I can feel it. Is it locked?
There is a keyhole.
But is it locked? I'll try and open it.
You are unable to open it.
Ah!
So the door consists of 2 pieces of sheet iron bolted into a strong frame. A pintle is fitted through the door's middle, so it has no hinges. I don't fully understand the way this door works. What does it look like?
How could there be a door with no hinges?
So it has.
Barrier.
Why am I struggling to envision this?
I'm on the same page. I don't understand how that would work as a door.
Basically, what's a pintle?
Pintle?
I mean, a lintel is the thing that goes across the top of a door, but I don't know what a pintle is.
P-L.
Pintle.
T-R... P-I-N-T-R-E.
TLE.
It's a Jewish thing, because on images there's a lot of Jewish things.
No, I've not got that. I've got...
Spelled it wrong. Pintle. P-I-N-T-L-E. Oh, right. I have found a picture of a pintle hinged door.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, so it's a kind of hinge.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's the kind of door that spins.
Oh,
It's a spinny door.
Uh-huh.
It's a spinny door. We all learned something new today.
I fixed it.
So you try to push through. You're unable to. There is a lock on either side.
Okay, so I will pick the lock with my thieves' tools.
Give me a roll for that, boy.
Stand by.
Back that up.
Oh. Okie dokie. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, for an natural 20, you just managed to get the tumbler, although the minute you do, one of your tools kind of snaps. Just the way the lock works. Even on a natural 20, this door is very difficult to pick. Very sorry.
Damn.
Formal grievance.
So, I think we'll probably leave it there, if that's okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have a little sleepy sleep before we go in.
Shiny.
Let me see what I can tell you. I'll read you the next bit then. the stairs. So you go through the iron door, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
There are some stairs that to your left that lead up, and as you you get to the top, and the stairs end at the entrance to an octagonal chamber. The floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble. Large doors of iron-bound oak exit the to the northwest and northeast. The 3 cast bronze statues, almost 10 feet tall, stand by the west, north, and east walls. Each depicts an armed dwarf. The eastern and western ones carry axes and shields. The center statue is armed with 2 axes. The ceiling rises in a dome almost 30 feet above the floor. From somewhere in the distance, you can hear the faint ringing of a hammer on anvil.
That's interesting.
Oh.
There you go.
And that's the end credits.
That is the
We are
that-
dwarf.
That's the end credits. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Ben, do you want to do your little bit?
Yeah. So we are raising money for Thurrock and Brentwood Mind, which are part of the National Mind Charity, the mental health charity. So they do a lot of good stuff with like people's mental health. They do counselling. They help people with like homeless people who are homeless. They help them find homes. All sorts of really great things. So if you do want to contribute to them, please do. Just head over to thurrockandbrentwoodminds.org.uk. The spelling is up there, but it uses so it's AND instead of an ampersand. So Thurrock AND brentwoodmind.org.uk. So please head over and support them.
Yes, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you from the people above me.
Yay.
Thank you.
And we will catch you next week. Same time.
Bye.
8:30.
Long and prosperous.
Bye.
Pew, 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 pew.